Welcome to today's video. I'm Gary Wariawan and we are still here this morning in this beautiful villa right here. This is Kalyana Resort in Yogyakarta. And yeah, we just stayed last night and I made a vlog last night as well. You can check out the vlog up here. But today I want to try to kind of photograph the area right here, the villa again, with this beautiful morning sunshine kind of light. I think it looks really beautiful. So yeah, this is part of my everyday photography vlogs where I try to force myself to photograph as frequent as I can. This is sort of my practice time for photography. You can check out the other vlogs right here. I will show you the behind the scene, the process of how I photograph, the camera settings, the focal length, that kind of stuff. And you will see the POV kind of scene with me holding the camera so you can better understand how I came up with my compositions and photographs. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to start to photograph today, but before I do that, I'm just going to explain the gear situation a little bit. The vlog is currently recorded using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, my main vlogging camera. I really love this little guy right here. And yeah, in terms of camera gear, I'm using the Panasonic Lumix GX85. I have a couple of different lenses that I brought with me. I brought with me the kit lens, Panasonic 12 to 32mm f3.5 to f5.6. I brought the little telephoto lens, 35 to 100mm f4 to f5.6. I also brought the Laowa 7.5mm f2. And I also brought the little Panasonic Lumix 14mm f2.5 prime lens. Yeah, those are all the lenses and the camera. Now let's start to shoot some pictures. Right, so for our first composition in this morning, this beautiful morning, it's going to be the villa on the left right there with the trees on the middle. And I was hoping to get the volcano on the right to show up, but it's actually covered in cloud right now. So yeah, unfortunately no volcano for this time. But yeah, we're just going to try to capture the picture anyway. So yeah, I'm using the 12 to 32mm GX85 aperture priority. Let's set the aperture to f5.6. I'm shooting in RAW and I'm using auto ISO and electronic shutter as well to preserve the shutter life of this camera. So with electronic shutter, as I mentioned on my other vlogs, it's not going to cost you that much. Maybe a little bit of dynamic range, but you can preserve the shutter life of this camera. And also, you might get some jello effect when you're shooting moving subject. But today we're shooting stationary subject, so it's not going to be a problem. Let's focus on the villa, single autofocus, and then frame it like this. Yep, that's what I want. Let's take a picture. Nice. Let's take a couple more. I'm just going to select the sharpest one to show on the final image result. Alright, something like this. This is 12mm. I just like the kind of arching look created by the ground with the villa on the left and the tree on the middle and the beautiful blue sky. Maybe we can try to just focus on the villa and the tree. Let's do that. Let's change perspective a little bit. I'm walking a little bit to the right. Alright, maybe this will turn into a nice picture. I'm zooming to about 18mm. Something like this. Looks kind of nice. Let's capture the picture. Let's zoom out just a little bit. So this is like maybe 16mm or 15 or 17, I don't know. It's around there. I cannot really tell you what focal length is that. Something like this. f5.6, aperture priority, auto ISO. Nice. Right, let's try to capture a different vantage point for this villa right here. I want to try to photograph this villa, try to make it look nice and beautiful and just majestic in this beautiful morning. Alright, maybe this composition right here could be a nice one. I'm going to zoom out to 12mm. Still walking until I find the best vantage point. Maybe around here I want to try to capture the villa on the left as well, a little part of that villa. Right, something like this maybe. Yep, I think it will work. Let's focus on the villa. So this is more focused on the villa. I don't really have any other framing device, but that's okay. This is 12mm. No foreground of interest whatsoever. Still looks nice. f5.6 aperture priority, 12mm. Nice. Let's try one more time. Nice. What about we go right there? So I saw these chairs and a table right there. I think it could make for a nice foreground to give a little bit of context to the image. Yeah, maybe from here. What do you guys think? Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I will try to climb this little area right here, this little pathway. Right, you guys have to walk with me on this vlog. Okay, now let's turn around, and yeah, maybe that's the kind of image that I want with 12mm. Let's come closer. Maybe something like this. I'm focusing on one of the chairs, and I'm going to crop a little bit of the stairs. This is vertical composition, something like this. Yeah, I love the tree on the left and the branches on top, and this little pathway area and the stair on the bottom part of the image to create that kind of framing device for my final image, something like this. Alright, let's try to focus on the villa, see which one gives a better result. Maybe something like this. Right, kind of like it. Right, so we are on the swimming pool area. I want to try to photograph the swimming pool because it looks nice this morning. I want to try to capture some angles that makes the swimming pool looks kind of big and impressive and kind of leading into infinity, that kind of stuff. Still with the 12 to 32mm aperture priority f5.6. Yeah, I'm going to scout around for some nice angles. Alright, maybe something like this. I want to try to include the chairs on the left right there, the umbrella, and the trees as well. I love the lighting created by the sun right now. It's coming through like the leaves from the tree above. So yeah, it's a really nice lighting, really nice morning overall. Going to lock the exposure right there. I'm focusing on the chair on the left, 12mm, something like this. Let's try to capture the image. Nice. Let's go a little bit lower. Maybe we can make the swimming pool looks even more impressive by doing that, and also catch some reflection. Alright, maybe something like this. Alright, I'm activating tracking on my DJI Osmo Pocket to help with the vlogging scene. So this is still 12mm, something like that. Let's try to capture the image. I love the reflection created by the swimming pool. I think it looks nice. Let's try to put the horizon right in the middle. Maybe something like this. Oh yeah, so nice. So nice. The autofocus is kind of messed up a little bit. I think I damaged my GX85 when I was in Japan. Let's try to focus on just the sitting area right there on the left. Maybe we can make a nice composition that way. 18mm. Focus on one of the chairs. So with the single autofocus, what I'm doing is focus and recompose. Alright, looks nice. Looks nice. Kind of like it. Trying to zoom in a little bit more, maybe 20mm. Alright. Alright, nice. Alright, so the volcano decides to show up. So as you can see on the right there, we can see the beautiful Merapi Volcano. It's very small on the vlogging camera, but we're going to photograph it really soon with my favorite lens, the 35-100. So yeah. Whoa, wow, there are pine cones dropping from the tree. Have to be careful. Alright, something like this. Yep, we're going to focus just on the summit of the volcano. I really love that the trees right there on the bottom part of the image really helps to frame the volcano. I hope you can see what I'm doing on the camera. I have to be quick before the cloud covers the volcano again. f5.6, 100mm. Maybe I'm zooming out to about 70. Something like this, beautiful. Zoom in a little bit. I want to try to eliminate the branch on the right. Something like this, very beautiful. Yep, f5.6 aperture priority auto ISO. And also the tree on the left, giving it a little bit of frame for the volcano. That's just really nice. I love it. I love it. I'm zooming in all the way to 100 millimeter, just focusing on the summit of the volcano. It's just really beautiful. Wow, we are blessed this morning with this beautiful volcano showing up. It's always a treat to look at Merapi Volcano. Right, let's try to take a few more pictures, and just select the sharpest one, the best one. I'm not going to show everything. I'm going to select the best one. But yeah, while the volcano is still around, I want to try to keep photographing it, because suddenly something might happen. If something happened, then if I can capture it, then nice. There's smoke coming out from the summit. I don't know what that means, but the volcano has been quite active since about 6 years ago, and it hasn't really stopped until today. But there's no major eruption, just like small lava flow, that kind of stuff. Nothing really worrying. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed today's vlog. Please comment down below which one is your favorite picture. Also, if you have any question, please comment down below as well, and I will try my best to answer them. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel down below. Thank you, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.